And now it's finally time for the last installment of the Bleu de Chanel fragrance line. This will be the Parfum. I already reviewed the EDP, which is my favorite of this line. Spoiler, it still is. And I, of course, reviewed the EDP. So now it's time for the big one, the latest installment, the big Parfum. Comment down below. Are you sick and tired of all these BDCs, or should they make an elixir, an extrait de parfum, just like Sauvage did with their Sauvage line? I got my sample from a store in the Netherlands called Test Your Perfume. This is by no means sponsored or anything, but it's a great perfume store in Ouda, Netherlands. They also have niche perfumes, so I might even try some niche perfumes for these kinds of bottles for 20 euros, 30 euros for the most exquisite 300 euro kind of fragrances. But now let's get into the real review of this Bleu de Chanel. They released the ultimate office perfume in the year of 2018, and with this one I think it's quite a shame they left out the grapefruit and ginger. So this is a Bleu de Chanel without the grapefruit or ginger, which I was quite a big fan of, to be honest, but alright. Still, the nose behind this one is Oliver Polch. I'm not for sure, but I believe that he also was the nose behind the other two. I could be wrong. I did not search it. Alright, I sprayed a bit on my hand, let it dry down a little bit. Let's talk about the top notes. The top notes will be lemon zest and bergamot with mint and artemisia. So it's a zesty, bit herbal. Actually, also, to my nose at least, a bit sweet, fresh opening. Again, like pretty much all the Bleu de Chanels, except this one, of course, does not have the interesting zestiness of the grapefruit. And personally, I think that's one of the real selling points, especially for the EDP, the Eau de Parfum one. That's my favorite. Still a nice opening, just a little bit boring to my nose. Then we're going to the mid. It has lavender, pineapple, geranium and green notes, so still fresh. Faint zestiness, a little bit of sweetness in this case, particularly from the pineapple. I don't really get that much of greenness, not in the old school masculine fragrance kind of greenness. Lavender is nice, especially in combination with the bit zestiness, bit sourness. And geranium is just there to support, I guess. No. Nice, but still it's a bit like every other of this kind of fragrance, I guess. Well, after I would say a couple of hours, you get into the base, of course, of the fragrance. There's some real nice sandalwood, cedar, amberwood and iceweed super combined with tonka bean. So it will become a bit more creamy, silky, sweet kind of just nice. It also has cedar in it. I forgot if I said that, but it has cedar. It's real nice again, but it's not that kind of special, I would say. It's just almost like every other fragrance from the last 5 years, 10 years, which are labeled office kind of fragrances. You know, it's just pleasant, just nice, nothing that special. What is special, however, is the longevity. Longevity is around 6 to 8 hours, so it's quite long lasting. The projection is quite soft, although I have to say that one night I went to pick up my girlfriend from her ex-girlfriend right now from her work, and she really liked it. It was just a nice, fresh, a bit formal, as she stated, nice fragrance, which is in a way just like every other blue kind of fragrance, which are, you know, really popular at the moment and not really popular with the N Beardsmen. But she said it smelled much more sophisticated, much more nice, much more well put together than the, you know, the basic fragrances most people wear, like everyone's hated and loved one, Josefa. So quite a soft projection, you know, it's perhaps more dating kind of fragrance if you want to wear a bit of blue kind of fragrance to a date. I wouldn't, but you know, still nice, still fresh, still fruity, without being too fruity. You know. For some, it might even be a little bit too sweet if you're really about the real fresh, lemony, zesty, grapefruity, citrusy kind of fragrances. It might even be too sweet for you, so I suggest actually, just like I did, do not pay the, I believe, 120 euros for the smallest bottle. I thought I wouldn't be that stupid, so I bought this little one for, I don't know even what I paid for it, but I would suggest you trying to spray it on yourself in a store, you know, and get your loved one or your date, or if you have a real beautiful co-worker, let her smell it and just watch for the reactions. I think it's simply kind of a perfect kind of fragrance for the smart dressed man. Smelled quite luxurious, but not special, and I would like to have one special kind of fragrance. So if you want to see the review of a special luxurious kind of perfume, watch the video on screen right now. See you there. Have a nice day. Ciao.